As if it weren't hard enough to choose which platform to play a new game on, Google Stadia have come right out of left field with a pretty good offer that might tempt people to play Resident Evil Village on their cloud-based platform. This announcement comes as a part of a plethora of info revealed as Capcom celebrates 25 years of Resident Evil. Due for release on May 7th, Resident Evil Village looks set to carry on the first-person survival horror that Resident Evil 7 kicked off, only Village seems like it's heavily influenced by the seminal classic Resident Evil 4 as well. And this Stadia deal is very interesting because Google is offering to give away Stadia Premier Edition packages if you pre-order or buy the game before May 21st at midnight, essentially giving you Resident Evil Village, a Stadia controller, and a Chromecast Ultra for $59.99 or $69.99 if you fancy the deluxe edition. But that's not all, as while Village is launching day and date with other platforms for Stadia, Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition is hitting the service on April 1st, and if you're a Stadia Pro member, it won't cost you a thing, as it's free for the Pro members. While Google has closed its studios that were making exclusive titles like Terraria are still hitting the service with new games like Outriders and Judgment, and of course now Resident Evil Village still coming to the service. And there's more Resident Evil news than just this Stadia deal, as Capcom announced there will be another Resident Evil showcase coming in April, again with new game info on Village, but also 25th anniversary news as well. This follows on from the January event whereby the company announced RE-Verse, the multiplayer mode that's shipping for free with Village. Speaking of RE-Verse, there's going to be an open beta for PS4, Xbox One and Steam. And that's happening on April 7th, starting at 11 PM Pacific Daylight Time, running until the end of April 11th. If you manage to get in on the previous beta test, that client will just update and you won't need to do much more than play it on those dates. You will need a registered Capcom ID to play the beta, but given that this one is an open beta, anyone can get involved if they sort that part out ahead of time. And for more on Google Stadia and Resident Evil, head to nme.com.